left her open a little bit. Look at that all day. A 7-iron? Oh, that's not bad.
I don't feel like I'm getting
Your distance?
my legs in it. I still feel like I'm
No, you're an arms player for sure.
trying to muscle it out there.
Yeah, if you're gonna if you're gonna feel more body, you're gonna have to definitely use more hips and body turn through that ball. No, smoother, smoother. Slow down. That whole sequence of events need to be smoother and relaxed. When you rehearse fast, you're most likely gonna, for you and your swing type, you're gonna just overdraw and hook it.
Okay. Also notice, like on that one too. For me, that kind of looks like it's flat, but it's not. I mean, it's. I think I'm
When you mean flat, do you mean square?
square.
Show me again, one more time.
So before I was like, that's square, but it's not. I see it looks like it's a little closed. You're gonna be more cognizant.
Let's try it again. Yeah, but you play a draw, so you need your club face about 1 to 2 degrees open,
Yeah.
because you gotta think more of a push draw than start it straight then draw. Yeah, now would have been that's a good line. You hit it thick because your club was an inch behind the golf ball,
Yeah.
right? You got to start that club right behind that ball. You hit right where that club started.
So
That's the club. Like, so when you set up to that one, don't have a gap between the club face and the ball. You had almost a half an inch to an inch. You had a full gap, and you hit it right where the club bottomed out or started at.
So instead of like
Yeah, there. Oh, yeah, much better. Cleaner contact.
I feel like I need it's on that weight. That weight.
Well, yeah. You swing and lift up.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to feel like you swing down to that lead leg,
Okay.
into that in the lead thigh more. They looking for you or what, man? Cops are after you.
I'm on the golf course.
Just
It's scary.
now, this is your 6-iron? What club is that?
It's a 9.
Better.
Thin or a little behind.
Yeah, you hit a little thick, typically. A little too much draw on that one.
Because guys get bored. I mean, how long does it take to fly around 100 degrees? Like, end the leg is 5, 6 minutes.
You gotta be looking for somebody, don't you think? So that one, your club was 2 inches away from the ball when you started.
Okay, there's some housewife watering the grass topless in the backyard.
I'd be down.
You gotta be good enough to do it. You gotta make your fun.
That's a solid strike, a little left.
I can always tell when I'm
Yep.
get a little extra at the end instead of just.
Yeah, you're gonna let the head that trailing wrist stay back longer and feel instead of releasing too soon. Just smoother, smoother, smoother. Like when you do your rehearsals, everything should slow down a lot. Yeah, there you go. Much better. Exactly the direction you're looking for in the flight. Perfect. That's much more controllable right there.
Strains my shoulder trying to get the full follow through.
I like that swing on you better right there, honestly. It's definitely what should be happening. Good. Yeah, I like that flight.
How about that? That perfect too.
That flight was good. You're not overdrawing. You'd be amazed how much people would love to have your draw.
Have what?
Have the draw you have. Yeah.
Until you
Yeah, exactly.
until the hole's like this.
Yeah, you're like, oh, I gotta go dog leg right, great.
So on this, really,
What club is it?
5. So what I've used this before in the past is like more kind of a putt, you know. I see there's like sand traps all around. I'm just trying. I find it's kind of more like a punchy thing to get, you know, if I'm like it's my second or third shot.
Okay.
Not trying to fly the high, just try to get it straight.
I mean, so what are you trying? Because right now you're set up to that thing like it's a pitching wedge. Like you should have a little wider stance. Good. And you should be a little further. So I'd close your shoulders a little bit. There you go. Yep. Yeah. A little fast.
That's kind of the ball flight where I just.
That's the ball flight. You're a little thick on contact and a little hooky.
Does it make a difference whether should I have?
Yeah, I mean, so depending, so the higher the hands, the more the club face wants to be left open. The lower the hands, the more it kind of wants to shut through. For you, I'd say right there is pretty good. Just let the arms time better with the body. That was close. I would rather see that than your hook, though. You had a hitch on that takeaway. Yeah, that hitch will cost you.
Usually ground the club or you just.
Yeah, I always let it sit soft. Good. Just smooth, longer, relaxed swings. Better. You want to hit the newer balls with that club. Anything that's smooth and old looking on the golf balls now, that will definitely direct on a 5-iron. It won't go anywhere. It'll fall out of the sky. Not bad. So your takeaway started a half a second before, brought the club back about 2 inches, then started again. I want you to work on just a smoother takeaway. Just even bring the club back to the black unit there.
Yeah.
So just bring it kind of back a little bit and reset. So just practice it real quick. So bring the club off the ball real nice and smooth. Just slow. That's it. Too much. Just that's the swing. Just the takeaway part. That's it. Yeah. Just smooth. Get that part dialed in a little more. Yeah, too big. Too big. Yes. Yes. So that way you can just go. Smooth. Don't get speed up. Hitch on the takeaway. Right? That's what I would be working on if I was you. I would be grinding that little hitch out of my takeaway, because that's like Charles Barkley-esque. We don't want that. Old, yeah.
He's playing better than he was.
Well, yeah, he doesn't look as bad. I haven't seen him in a few years, but I don't know if I'll ever get his swing out of my head. Yeah.
Where it hurts.
Yeah. Way better swing. Yeah. Less hiccups on that one. Lot smoother backswing. It didn't look so jammed.
Let me try the
The hybrids?
Any different approach?
No, same thing. Just make sure your takeaway is smooth. That's the biggest issue I see right now when it comes to like what you're working on is, 30% have this little hiccup going on in it.
Where should the ball be in the stance with the?
Well, the bigger question is, where does your club bottom out in your stance when you do a practice swing, right? Theory where it should be versus what the player actually does, right? So what I would do is go ahead and set up a little bit. I'm gonna move this guy here over here, give you a little more room. Okay. Now your goal is to do a practice swing and see, okay, where's my club bottoming out at? Behind, a little too much behind it, right?
Yeah.
You want it to bottom out more ahead of the golf ball instead of behind the golf ball. There you go. So then when you figure out, okay, that's where my sweep is, you put the ball at the beginning of your sweep. Beautiful. Again, I rather see a little push draw than a straight draw, right? Straight draw is always going to end up left of your target. It's going to start out straight and then draw left. In the mind of a person who plays a much draw as you do, you got to feel push draw. Now you probably, on that one, you brought the hand a little too high on your setup. So that was more of a push cut, right? Or a block cut.
Felt like I was.
You were very standing uppy, yeah.
Sometimes I think that's why I get off balance. And then I feel like I gotta go like this.
Yeah, that's gonna always either want to block or hook on you. Hello, how are you?
How are you?
What's up, guys?
Say hi, buddy.
Hi. Hi.
Watch out for his rocks.
So you gonna come golfing while Brandon's working all day?
Heck yeah.
Winning.
Second up will be France, 10:34. Third up, Monza, joined by Lifers, 10:42.
Thick.
That's just too quick.
Yeah. So when you get quick like that, I think your weight gets stuck behind the ball, and then you hit behind it thick, right? Because when people rush back, I feel like their weight just transfers too quickly, and it's harder to transfer it back.
Overswing.
Yeah, I would just say smooth it out, smoother back, smoother down. You should be just fine. Better contact. So that's a straight draw, right? Ball starts out straight and just goes 20 yards left. Great tempo. Love the tempo on it.
All those small things.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get.
Backswing, I felt like I was set up like this.
Yeah, I want you to feel a little bit more forward bend or bowing feeling in your setup. There you go. Really inside backswing. So go ahead and set up for me. If I put this guy over here, don't hit it. I'm gonna go grab some new golf balls. Traffic rehearsal. There you go. Wider backswing. Don't let that right arm get so inside the backswing. There you go. That's what I want to see. That's the flight. I mean, a little better contact, but that's the flight I want you to strive for, right? Kind of starts down that right center and then draws back in.
So what's the difference between, I've got a 3 hybrid 19 degree, and then I've got 5 wide 18 degree.
Well, one's one more degree lost than the other.
Yeah, true.
Pretty much it. I mean, it depends on the player. Like some people are more of hybrid players and wood players, right? Now, to me, I would never have a club that has. Honestly, my clubs are at least 4 degrees different from each other, if not more. I mean, how far is a 15 degree versus 16 degree anything or whatever it is, right?
Well, kind of this has got the bigger head.
That
Because it was
it could be probably like more forgiving. I bet you the 5 would be easier to carry that number. The hybrid's going to be harder to get that number consistently. What are you looking to get out of that club? 215?
yeah.
Carry? Yes. See, I know that's not like the perfect miss, but at least you're not overhooking. That's just okay. You're gonna be like right side of the hole. Club face just a hair open. Yeah, I'd say it's a solid 215-ish right there. Okay, let's try it again. Let me take this out, see if it kind of frees up more room for you. So that's just kind of hitting open. You got to release your hands a little more to your target line. Better. I mean, you're consistent as all hell with that club. Do you ever bring your clubs and play wherever you go in the world?
We used to. Well, I just started playing, but now it's almost easier just to rent them there.
Yeah.
You know,
Instead of lugging them around.
but I know a lot of people do. When I first started flying, I'm flying to like Buffalo. I'm like, all these dudes with golf clubs and stuff. We were going to Fort Lauderdale, Miami, and now I'm at the other end. So guys do take their clubs when they bring like a mini set, you know.
Yeah, so when you start getting too in to out, that's what you're gonna do because your path and club face are going straight that way. Feel like you're pulling the club left more. Feel like you're swinging across yourself more. There you go. So that's a little over, but that's not bad. It's corrected. Right, that path feels more this way than so much kind of straight in to out.
Now by 3, is that more?
3 wood. It's gonna be the same concept, just a little, obviously a little longer.
So would this be?
I would be guessing clean 225 to 230 carry.
Off the tee or like on a par 5?
I mean, I don't even think about that. Like,
Depend on the
I just know how to tee it up like low and go. Maybe a quarter inch higher if you want to get a little more out of it. I would say learn to hit it off the deck if you really want to get confident with it. Yeah, it's a little hair thin. There you go. It's a dead ball. Whee! There you go. Great swing with that. Yeah. It's about 230. It's your golf game calling you. Say, we're ready to go travel the world and play golf, man.
My oldest brother's
Yeah, my mom just told me today that my aunt's got like 20% of her heart working, so she's out the door. You know, it's we get older.
I've got a niece that, I'm just off of Warner and Springdale, and she's off of Warner and just one block south. She just moved there. She's got 2 young kids. It's her dad and my oldest brother that's sick, and I went over there yesterday to help out. She's having a tough one. She's got 2 kids under 5.
And it's her dad or her husband?
Her dad.
Okay.
My brother that's got cancer.
That sucks. My dad had cancer, and that's a tough story for anybody to go through.
She's got, she's the Wonder Mom. She's got 2 kids, and she's on the board. And she's got
Full-time job probably too.
And it's like, get rid of all that shit.
Yeah. She still got her husband and everything?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
He's a good dude, but he's engineer at
Boeing?
at a startup. So the potential is huge.
Yeah, but right now it's you're just kind of waiting in the water.
They gave him a good signing bonus. He's got a good salary, but that could be over in 6 months.
You never know. Or he could be a millionaire in 6 months, right?
I don't know. Yeah, these young kids don't go for, which is good. The downside is
You gotta do it again if
pay off.
yeah.
Then
Soften your grip on the downswing. See if it helps. Oh, he blocked it. Flared that one. Let's try that again. Yeah, 100%. That's a good swing. I would say with your tendency for your woods, you're probably going to want to feel that you're aiming left center of the green if you're going for greens. So go ahead and set up for me. To the ball. Yeah, buddy. Go ahead, both hands like you're going to actually hit it. See if that helps you a little bit. Yeah, just keeping, as you're coming through here, your hands are just kind of stuck open. You need to let them release more to your target line. Like you're shaking hands with the flag stick. Yes, there you go. That was perfect. Ooh. Ooh. Little one hopper to the fence. A little fast. Popped out of it a hair. Is that glove worn out enough there, Dave?
Yeah, this was his last session. I got a couple other ones.
I can see your thumb from over here, man. Yeah, it happens. Better. I'm going to help you with some lead wrist training real quick. Come here, buddy. Come on. Who's a good boy? There we go. All right, so what you tend to do is as you pull, you're pulling through this way and your wrist is open. I want you to feel like your left wrist is going this way and kind of feel like the arm kind of pulls back a little bit. right? So you can kind of see how I have a little flexion downwards.
Yeah.
Your flexion goes that way a
Okay.
little bit. So I want you to feel like the flexion's down and you're just kind of pulling with the hips soft and relaxed.
Okay.
Okay? Yeah, exactly, because you're coming through wrist open,
Yeah.
right? See that? Yeah, you kind of want to feel it when you're pulling. Pull with the hips. Feel more. There you go. That's the kind of pull you're feeling for. It's there more. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Much better. People go, why do you carry a 30-pound weight with you? I'm like, because I have a rubber band. But you'll also feel you can use the trailing side too, and you get the flexion back. So you actually use this on the grip. Yep. And let go of this guy. Put it all in that hand. Yeah. Now just use all of a sudden the same thing right here. Use your right hip to push everything through. There you go.
Okay.
And kind of feeling that more, right?
I think, I worry that
Yep.
lean,
Right.
not to lean back.
So it's kind
yeah.
of like you're just keeping your head in one spot, using your hips to kind of
Yeah.
move the levers. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I do this all the time in the gym.
So now let me translate that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can feel it more, can't you?
It's on one, and then it's.
Yeah.
not
You want to roll. Yeah.
this
Yeah.
way.
Exactly. Exactly. You're kind of understanding how the wrists feel more through the ball. Smooth it out a little bit. Yep. Woo! Roasted. Right down the middle.
Release the hands.
That was a perfect line. Look at that. Not overdrawing at all now. But what that drill does, it allows you to understand what the hands do. Again, you already have quick enough hands for the most part, right? When it comes to your irons, you'll overdraw it for sure sometimes, right? So we got to get that kind of neutralized feel through impact position. Popped out of that one. Can't end on that swing. Smooth.